Hi guys, it's Abby,
And Danny, 1,000 topics with.
two girls,
So grab your tea.
and let's find our identity. Why do we always laugh after we say
I
that?
was just about to say that. Like every time we do the intro, we laugh. Or we like, so something like that. We always do that.
Yes.
But anyways,
We're back, guys.
don't beat us. Let's not even mention it. Let's just start the podcast.
You know why you can't beat us? You know why y'all can't beat us? Because today's Danny's birthday.
Aw, yes, it is.
One more year upon them.
Hey. The love that is being sent is crazy.
Right?
I love
You
all
deserve
you
it, girl.
guys. I love all you guys so much.
Period.
Hearts to you guys.
XOXO.
So, we're back. That's
We're
the
back.
point. We're back.
Exactly.
And you ready to do this?
We are. So what's our topic for today, girly pop?
So, our topic for today.
Sorry, there was a mosquito flying in my
Our
face.
topic for today is we survived college. We did.
Why was I about to say
We-
college life? We survived college.
We
Mhm.
indeed survived college.
Exactly. This is our testimony.
This is my portion. I have survived. I have
Mhm.
made it through
Mm-hmm.
after many turmoils and many tribulations.
A
I
whole-
feel like in the last podcast we were talking about we're mentally, physically, emotionally tired.
Yep. We were
And now we're
struggling in
done.
that last podcast.
We really were. No, like if y'all saw us, no, it was us.
Remember when we were recording the podcast?
We're not gonna give away our location, Abby.
Not yet. We will.
Yeah, we're gonna.
We'll
I
let
don't
y'all
know.
You'll see.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, we made it, guys.
We did.
Last week Friday was my last day, and I think last week Thursday was yours.
Last week Thursday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I can sign myself.
Amen.
We're done. We have done everything from community service to
Our exams.
yeah, and not only did we
assignments.
do it, but we ate them
We
up.
ate
Y'all know that TikTok that be like, and then they eat.
Oh yes.
We really need to be doing TikToks. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Like when they
Should we do
space-
TikTok, guys?
they space out their hands and they're like, oh, you know that TikTok? Somebody put me to that
It
bed.
was at
Eat it.
I thought that's what he was talking about.
No, we could do that too, but we really ate
That's
them.
we really did. It's been a whole 2 years,
Yeah.
and does it feel like it has been 2 years?
No. In the process, it
Hmm.
did. No, it doesn't really feel like it's been 2
Yeah,
years.
it would have been 2 years ago that we came here. That we would have been like
Yeah.
doing our applications and stuff.
Yes. That's
I
crazy.
don't know.
You know what? I was writing in my journal this morning
Per.
because like today's my birthday and I'm like was doing a general reflection and I was like saying that we like the girls have literally
The girls.
watched
Each
each other grow up.
Stop.
Like literally we've seen each other go through many phases.
We have.
Embarrassing, good phases, bad
Mm.
phases. Like we've literally seen each other become adults.
Yeah, literally. Like that's. I thought about that too, and
Yeah.
especially us because
Because
we've
we've
known
been
each other
Since
since we're like
primary school.
5.
Yeah. And now we're 19 and 18.
Oh, that's so crazy. But yeah, we've like seen everybody at different stages in our
Yeah.
lives, and that's so
That's
beautiful.
mad.
Can't wait to be grannies with
We
y'all.
literally growed up and glowed up together. If y'all saw us,
Ah.
well, let's not even get into it.
No, I'm thinking about
That's
that
not
one
even-
picture on our from primary school.
With our
That's on
independence
Facebook, by the
clothes,
way.
I'm suing.
In independence clothes.
I
that
am
picture-
suing. Wait till I get
Ooh.
successful. I am suing.
Wait till we catch y'all.
Yeah.
Cause who put that on the Facebook for real? Oh my
Jail.
gosh.
Jail time.
Jail.
That's crazy. But let's get into it
Let's
because we
get-
have a
yeah.
couple things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So, our first little prompt or a little question is, how was our college experience? I think that
Okay.
speaks for itself. I think the silence is
Yeah.
enough.
Um. Okay. In general,
Yeah, you could
I'm
say in
talking about
general, and then we could
general.
like go into like the its and bits.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I think honestly, for me, college was pretty much like how I expected it. Kind of.
Really?
Um. It was a lot of work, but
Hmm.
still kind of less work than secondary school.
Facts. Yeah.
Um, we got to do our majors that we chose, things that we actually liked. So,
Hmm.
like, I'm grateful for that
Definitely.
because I remember in secondary school in Form 3 when we were just doing a bunch of subjects
Forced.
for just to do them. Like, why did y'all have me out here doing physics and chemistry and
And
TV?
Spanish and French.
Oh my gosh, I loved Spanish though, but yeah.
I did not. I don't know. I
But
have like
French,
a, I
oui, oui.
love French, but I have like a
Oui,
mental
oui.
block to Spanish. Like it just
Oh,
can't stay.
interesting.
Anyways,
Because,
that's why I did
okay.
French for CXC.
Yeah, I did Spanish, Espanol.
Yeah, and we both got
Um,
ones. That's just to show you,
period.
like that just goes to
Girl,
show
I
you
got a
that.
two.
Um,
They robbed me. But anyways, we'll not talk about
but the reason I passed like French the way I did was because a lot of questions repeated,
that. Mm-hmm.
so I didn't
Wait,
really
for the
have to
paper
think.
two or for the paper
For
one?
the paper two and the
Really?
paper one, yeah. No, the paper
I don't think
one.
anything
The
repeated for
paper
the paper two
one.
for us.
The paper one was repeated. I think in the paper two we had to write an essay or something, and that was just math.
Mm.
That was math. I don't even know
But
what I
yeah, you
even
have
said
to write
until
an
now.
essay. We had
Yeah.
to do an essay, I think a letter and like dialogue. I had fun
Jesus.
doing it, but
PTSD is kicking in. PTSD is
real.
kicking
Anyways, but college.
in. Right, right, right.
College. Yeah, I think overall the experience was good. I remember I saw one of our friends put on his story last night that college wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
And then I was like, it really wasn't that bad for I think we're just very dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Because we,
Well,
it wasn't terrible.
um,
The good made up for the bad, I
yeah,
think.
that
The good
that
made up for the
that
bad.
did,
The
and the
good
good was
being
more like friendships and stuff.
exactly the little like the non-school parts of it,
Yeah,
like the random eating wings in the restaurant
yeah.
and going in the
To the
botanical
library,
gardens,
yeah.
the talking in the
Library when we're
library,
supposed to be studying.
right? Right. They
Um,
be seeing us in the library and y'all think we're studying, but little do
y'all
y'all know.
swear we so studious. I
Y'all
mean, we
swear we
are,
so stupid.
but not the way like people think we are. I was really struggling this semester. Like this semester, I really like.
Mm.
What's it called? Brain drain or like?
No, not brain drain.
No, that's not brain drain. Like,
Sorry, burnout.
yeah, burnout.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways, burnout was real this
It
semester.
really was.
But yeah,
Because I remember the semester starting off so calm. I had nothing to do,
I swore this semester was
right?
gonna be easy.
And I was like, this does not feel right. Like, I know it's going to hit me in my face. And it did hit me in my face.
You went
Like,
bloop,
by like in the middle of the semester, I was like, oh my
drowning.
gosh.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, for me,
Mm-hmm.
it was low key cool. Like it was chill. Um, yeah, the work was a lot. But one thing I know about myself is I'm always going to get work done. Like there's no doubt
Real.
about it. I'm always going to get work done. Um, yeah, it was cool. It was a sense
Really
of
do.
freedom and whatever, and
Freedom.
yeah,
Like that's like one of the most important parts of college is the freedom of it. Like you get a different experience. You get an experience. It's supposed to be an experience that differs from secondary school. You get to wear
yeah.
what you want. You get to honestly go to class if you want to go to class. Don't go to class if you
I
don't
mean,
want to
people
go
do
to
that.
class.
People do that.
Um yeah, that's the whole point of it that it's like you're responsible for your life
Self, yeah,
now.
you're responsible for yourself. Like
Woo!
grown stuff. No, we're actually responsible for
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
'Cause remember
We need to get our license. We need to get. Well, I don't really
I
want.
saw somebody was like, on TikTok, they're like, I'm nominating you for the for the get your license, get your license
Yeah, for
challenge.
real. I need my license.
By the
But
way,
that's the
yeah.
thing. I'm a passenger princess. Don't pack. Like I'll always be a passenger princess. If I do not have
Lol.
to drive, I would never drive. Like if my mom
Mm,
is there or my dad is there or anybody else is there that could drive, like I would not drive. But
yeah.
like if there's nobody else to drive and I have to drive, I want to be able to drive. But
Period.
passenger princess all the way.
Yeah, I think for me too is that I just want to go places like when I want to go somewhere, I just want to be
Yeah.
able to go and not take bus and just like I just want to go places
Like
and
if I
stuff.
want to
And
go
if
to
I
the
can
beach,
drive,
just
I could
go.
exactly. I could be home. I could be like, you know what? I don't want to study home today. Go in a little cafe and like
Exactly.
go and study.
I
You
think
know?
we're at that point where we're like craving some form of independence.
Yeah, we are.
Like sometimes I'll be like, I want to move out, but I don't want to move out because if I move out, then like it's gonna be real. But like
Mm-hmm.
if I do move out, at least I have like autonomy over myself. Like I could go. I don't have
Facts.
to explain.
That's true. Just go where you want to go.
Yeah.
That's
But will
very
that happen with
true.
Caribbean parents?
Yeah, like for y'all
Nah.
who are in the international community, moving
Y'all
out is
nice.
not at this age is not normal for us.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, I remember watching vlogs and stuff, especially when I was little, with people. As soon as they hit 18,
18.
they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
They're gone. They're like, "Bye, parents. I'm moving across the
The
country."
country, yeah.
And I was like, "That's like so cool," you know. It has its pros and its cons. Um, yeah, I used to want to move out like by this age, but now I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what?
Because like I'm
No,
getting
thank you.
fed, my clothes are being washed. Like,
So real.
do I really want to be doing all this? And then if you're moving out with a friend or something, then maybe it might be easier.
That's true.
Or like with a partner, it might be easier. But for yourself,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
And it's also different
That's good.
circumstances for us because we don't have like all this land and thing that but imagine if everybody moved out at 18, the whole place would be like populated
If I
with
moved out, I
houses.
wouldn't build a house. I would just go in an apartment.
Yeah. But also like I feel like we just don't have the facilities for that here.
Yeah. In the larger world, 18 is legal, but in Caribbean households, 18 is not. 18 does not mean you
It
get to
doesn't
do
mean
what you
nothing.
want to
It no
do.
literally like 18. You're
And
okay, you could drink, you could learn to drive, but
but you're still
who's your
restricted.
parents, you know?
And they have this thing where they're like, you live in my rules, you abide by my. You live in my house under my roof, you abide by my rules.
Yeah. Which I guess is
And the thing is,
annoying.
right? The thing is, you know what frustrates me?
What?
We're good kids.
We
We're
are.
good kids, and I feel like it's always the good kids that be
That be
roped up.
suffering, yeah.
Yeah. And I see these people out here gallivanting every fat day. I'm like, these people ain't getting the
Doing
kind of
drugs.
grades I'm getting. Like, these people ain't getting the kind of grades I'm getting. These
No,
people ain't doing the kind of
literally.
things I'm doing. So why is it me? Why must I suffer?
Yeah.
And guys, it's not like we're suffering. Let's make that
No, we're
clear. We're
not.
not
We're not. We're not.
suffering at all. Like, we
You'll
go
never
out.
have freedom until you take it. Carry it over
We go
to the
out. We go
gates.
to the beach. We go like different places and we
Mm-hmm.
have fun. Literally, once I'm going somewhere and I say a certain person's name, my mom is like, "Yeah, just go."
Period.
Like that's the code. Like she'd be like, "Who's gonna be there?" Once I say that name, and Abia is one of those names. Like once I say those names, she's like, "Mm-hmm," and then she'd be like, "Will there be any guys?" Like,
Oh.
that's like standard question
Period.
for me at least.
I think my mom doesn't really care anymore.
Must be
Well,
nice.
on that front, because I think she kind of knows our guy friends now.
My mom knows.
She does.
Yeah, not like that, but like I told her,
Like she knows of him.
yeah.
Per.
But like, what guys do we have? Like, yeah, we don't really have that much preference. But
yeah, like even like Friday. So after we went by
Friday,
our
Friday.
friend.
Oh yeah, right. We went out Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we didn't go out. We went by our friend. That was nice, though. We should go
Mm-hmm.
by her more often.
We should.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I think in general we just need to go out more often. I
Outside, like
really
we're
love
close.
outsider. I can't lie.
Me too.
I like
but it's just
outside.
the type of outside for me.
Mm-hmm. Like
I
I
like
love
classy. I like
anything.
classy ghetto, but not too ghetto.
I love I love whether it's to go on the beach, to go in a fit.
Abby, I will go anywhere. Just call her, and she's going. You know, I'm looking
Ah.
forward to. I'm looking forward to when we're 21 and election season come. Ooh, I'll be
Oh, we'll
catch
be
me in
21 that
every
year.
rally. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Well,
Oh,
I'll be 21 because my birthday is
all
early.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be turning 21. So basically,
Catch me in every rally.
election is
I
so
would not be
soon.
held down.
This next election is gonna be.
Spicy is going to be
Speaking of
spicy.
elections, Trinidad one was yesterday.
Listen, empty the clip. Yeah, but you never heard that?
No, I probably
Kamala.
heard it, but like I don't know.
Kamala. She always says that.
Kamala,
Yeah.
like
Kamala.
Harris.
No.
Who
Who
Kamala?
was running for election?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I know there's like the two main parties, and then
The
Keith
yellow and the
Rowley was on
red.
one of the parties, right? And then he resigned.
I think so. I can't remember.
Yeah, I just
But
hope
she always
Trinidad,
says
like,
that. Empty the clip. Empty the clip. I just love that.
That reminds me of Caribbean Parliament Core.
Bro,
Those are the best
honorable
TikToks out
members.
there.
Honorable members.
You see the one where the
Honorable
man
members.
was like walking and he put something in a box and he sent a kiss.
Listen, Caribbean Parliament
It's
is
so
a
funny.
joke. They say, to eyes are like a boy. Eyes are like a boy. Like a boy then.
Oh.
And then there was one that was like, something about like thousands of dollars on a roti. I was
Oh.
like,
I spending thousands of dollars on roti. That's so valid though.
valid. I love roti.
She does.
Listen,
I love roti too,
Caribbean.
but Danielle loves roti more than I love roti.
Caribbean. There was this one where a lady was like, "Oh, shut your mouth," or somebody was like,
I know what
"Nobody's
you're
more
talking
stupid
about.
than you."
It's
I
so. I remember there's one too where somebody was like, a man who's another man, there's something bothering him about how he bothering him and whatever, and he's like, "No, I don't like man in that way." I was like, "Oh, period." It's so
Listen,
funny.
Caribbean Parliament is funny,
It's very funny. We're just entertaining people, man. Like,
but like international
mm.
governments, they're just crazy. Like we say our stuff and we're
Exactly.
joking, eh? Like we just joking.
Are we?
Yeah, we're not gonna bust out in war or anything.
That's
Like
true.
imagine if the Caribbean countries
We don't
start
have
war. Like
resources for war.
we don't do that. Like because they cuss each other and dies it. Like they just leave it there. But like international,
They be beefing.
yeah,
And it's like, is it really that serious?
never that serious. It was never that
It
serious.
was never that serious.
And y'all need to make good judgments when y'all voting these people in, please.
Don't be voting in people and then complaining.
Right?
Well, I mean, you can, but that's who y'all voted for, though. And y'all
know who we talking about.
Y'all know who we're talking about, and y'all know who the person was before they voted
Shaking
for
my
that person.
head, shaking it hard.
I saw people protesting in France for them.
For whom?
America.
I'm just tired of it all. I love living in the Caribbean, bro. Like we just
Real.
don't have to deal with this. We just don't deal with this. There's a whole situation in Guyana right now.
Oh my
And
god.
it's so sad.
I don't even know what to make of that. Really.
Like that's so sad and that's so sick. Like that's a
It's
little
very weird.
girl's life.
Why
just
is there
gone.
always things going on in hotels? I feel like
You
there's
know
so many
why?
unsolved cases with hotels.
Because of the
The
Is that
what?
only like local to Grenada?
No, it's everywhere actually.
Exactly. And those are the kind of peoples that
Hmm.
are part of this. I don't trust ya. I don't
Okay.
trust ya.
We need to get back on topic.
Right.
Why
Next-
is this becoming everything, anything, and nothing?
Next prompt, guys. So
Oh,
our
Lord.
advice on things to do when first entering college.
Okay.
For me, I would say don't come in hot and sweaty. Like take your time. Because the college is everybody. It's no longer just your school from secondary school. You're all joining and you don't know. People may come with like intentions, but you never know who people are. Just take your time and do what you have to do.
That's good advice.
Keep the friends that you already have. Don't find new friends and like put aside the ones
Abandon,
that you already
yeah.
have. Even if y'all in different departments and y'all don't have classes together, that's fine.
Make
Like y'all
time.
must have one time where y'all coincide that y'all can meet, literally.
Mm-hmm. Like we have our lunchtime, even
Yes.
though we don't have classes together.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Going up of your first, what you said, okay. Yeah, so on the first, your first point, that was a good point about don't come in hot and sweaty, which basically off of that, I want to say, to be open-minded, basically.
Mhm.
So as Danielle said, when you come into college, there's a bunch of different people from a bunch of different places,
Yep.
not just from your school or the schools that you know, but like literally from all
Everywhere
around.
the country.
Exactly. So make sure to be open minded. Not everybody's gonna believe in the same things that you believe
And
in,
that's okay.
and that's okay. Like I think I low key forgot about that because in the school we went in, everybody was conditioned to be the same
Yeah.
way.
Mhm.
That when I came here and I heard people with different opinions on things and stuff, I was like, wow, this is so like enlightening, and I love hearing different people's perspectives on things.
Mhm.
So be open minded.
Definitely.
Advice, just be prepared, I guess. Make sure you have your pens because they go missing real quick. Because tell me why last semester I had no pens. I was begging people for
She
pens.
was every day
Literally.
stealing my pen, and I'm asking, "Is that my pen?" And she's telling me, "No, that's not your pen."
No,
In
because
my eye.
I swear I gave you the pen. I swear that was my pen. I
It
found
was
that was
in.
my pen,
It was indeed not her pen.
Okay, fine, but whatever. Um, what other advice?
I would say, be organized from the start. So before you come, um, have a mindset of success.
Hmm,
And from the very first day, if your teacher gives you something to do, start good and do it. Like, just do it.
that's true.
Start studying.
Yes, I remember. This one's very specific. Set a TikTok time limit, okay?
Oh boy.
Set that reminder, that one that's come up at an hour to tell you to get off of TikTok.
I hate that stupid thing. I need to take off
It
mine.
could feel like two scrolls, but when you check it, you've been scrolling for 3 hours, girl. So set that thing. I literally set back mine yesterday because I'm back on TikTok, guys.
I
And I
need to
was
take
like,
off mine.
I don't want to
I need to take it off.
take off what?
It pops up and it's be like, you've been on for this amount of time, and it asks me to put in a password
Mm-hmm.
before I could like continue.
Why I want to take it off?
Cause I'm done with school. If I want to scroll for the whole day,
You're not done.
I'm done. I'm
You still
done.
have exams, guys. Well, you have one.
Listen,
Good for you, girl.
listen. Yeah. And
Yeah.
while we're at that, studying tips, because that's one of the things we have to talk
Mm-hmm.
about.
Just that.
Just that.
That's the advice. Just that.
Just that.
Don't wait to start at a specific time. Don't wait till 10 o'clock to start. Start
Yeah,
at
just
9:25.
whenever you're free,
If
just
you have
start.
to.
Literally, just
Yeah.
start. Everybody learns differently. Some
Mm-hmm.
people are visual learners, some people are auditory learners, tactile
Like
learners.
photographic.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
everybody learns
I think
differently.
I high key have that because when I'm in exams and I'm trying to remember something, I could see the page on my notebook where it's from, and I could see that it's
Really?
highlighting, but like I can't really see the words. Like I can just see the highlighter, and I'm like,
That's
okay, I know it
cool.
was on this part of the page. What was on this part of the page?
That's cool.
Yeah, especially for history.
I am an auditory learner, so the more I repeat things,
Mm-hmm.
the more I remember.
I'm
So
actually,
if I say it over and over,
yeah, you remember
yeah, I
it?
remember it.
I used to do that a lot, but with writing. So I would write it over and over,
Yeah.
especially because the subjects I do are writing subjects, they're essay
Hmm.
subjects. So I'll just write over and over. But I feel like I don't have the patience for that. Well, not the
My
patience. I
subjects are
don't feel like doing
more
it anymore.
theories.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to repeat them over and over. Okay, this theory says this theory says that. Um, an app
Theories.
that I
Tell us a random
use.
theory. I love theories.
Individualistic theory, there's a functionalist theory, there's a Marxist theory, there's a feminist theory, there's
Hmm.
the interactionalist theory, There are too much damn theories. That's what it is.
Theories on
And then
everything.
there's different topics, and then there's theories on each topic. So there's poverty, and there's like theories on poverty. There's
Oh.
capitalism, then there's theories on capitalism. There is
Yeah,
health, and then there's theories on
capitalism.
health. There's the environment, then there's theories on environment. There's crime, and then there's theories on crime. It's just
Too
so
much.
you just have to get started. An app that I use though, I used to use Quizlet. I don't use Quizlet anymore.
You
We have
don't?
upgraded to Note.
Oh,
That spells KNOWT.
I never heard of that before.
Yes. So what you can do on Note, you can do flashcards, you can import PDFs, you can like record your voice and all
Mm-hmm.
those stuff. Some things you have to pay for, but I use it for free because I'm not paying. I'm not paying for that. Okay. So what I do is, our teacher has documents, so I would upload the document in Notes as a PDF.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would go to ChatGPT, yes, ChatGPT, and I would
ChatGPT.
import documents to ChatGPT, and I would say write simplified notes, keeping all important information for notes for the app. So I would say write notes based on the PDF, write notes for
Oh,
the app. So it formats the notes
she has
for
a whole
the app,
system.
right? Then I copy and paste that from ChatGPT into Notes. And then I go through the notes and I read it and I make sure that it's corresponding to the PowerPoint because sometimes
Okay.
ChatGPT might miss out some stuff. So you
Yeah.
just make sure that, and even doing that, like reading it over and comparing, it helps you like remember.
Mm-hmm.
Then in Notes, you can make flashcards based off the PDF. So the app itself could generate flashcards, but you have to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
And ChatGPT is free. Why am I paying for it?
Real.
So I generate flashcards manually, and then I go to ChatGPT. I say, ChatGPT, yo, make flashcards for me based on the same notes that you just wrote. Boom, bam, bim.
Oh
Flashcards come up.
wow.
Copy and paste the flashcards into Note, and we start studying.
Mm. My my system, it's, I don't even know if you can call it a system. Literally what I just do, okay, so for law, I have a textbook. I use the textbook, I write the notes, and then usually when I'm writing notes, I watch a show when I'm writing notes so that I don't get bored. Shows are YouTube videos. The
I do
YouTube
that
videos
too.
are better because you're also like learning something while you're writing.
Mhm.
Depends on what you're watching. Um, so yeah, that's basically it for law. Read it over, highlight, write the cases. You know what I'm saying? You have to be careful with ChatGPT because sometimes when I ask it for cases, like case summaries, it be giving me a whole wrong thing, like something that don't even exist.
Lord.
Especially if it's a Caribbean
I guess
case, because
it's
there's no
dependent on the
information.
subject.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's done that for literature too. Like gave me stuff that didn't even happen in the book. So I'm
Lord
like,
Jesus
girl.
Christ.
But speaking of literature, for literature, um, literature is kind of fun because it's reading. So I just have to read over my poems, read the Shakespeare book, Merchant of Venice, the plays, and then we could watch movies for them. I love to do that. Love a little movie, a little Shakespeare movie. And then there's apps like Lit Chats, or
Mm.
also websites like Lit Chats and Spark Notes that give you notes on the plays and the poems and everything, which is very helpful.
Okay.
Tells you about the symbolism, the metaphors, and everything. And it also has AI on it, but you have to pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, that's basically literature. And then for history, history is a whole thing, yeah, because I have been studying history for the past few days and I can't finish, and I'm still on one topic because
Oh,
there's just so much on the one
topic.
topic. Topic is apartheid, which is
Right.
basically segregation in South
Right.
Africa. So I have to learn about, Nelson Mandela, Winnie Mandela, Steve Biko, the
Mm-hmm.
ANC, how the
Mm.
apartheid started, what the apartheid was about, how it ended, what happened after.
Hey.
And I'm like, I'm like, okay,
Hey.
girl. So I'm literally looking at like a bunch of resources using Britannica.
I
Britannica.
love
We love
Britannica. Britannica is
Britannica.
a good
It
sauce.
is use Britannica, use a bunch of like stuff from South African archives and stuff.
Mm,
Watch videos on YouTube. I want to look for some documentaries to make it
mm-hmm,
to a little spice to the studying. Especially because this one, what we're doing now is global history. So look for stuff on World War I and World War II. Oversimplified is a really good YouTube channel for history.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, and also Crash Course. Crash Course is really good. I love Crash Course. Oh my gosh.
Avia has a whole. She has a whole
Yeah, I didn't even
thing.
remember that I like literally watch all of these things. But yeah. And then also I think for history too, what helps me remember is when I like say it over to
Over
myself, like I'm teaching
teaching,
myself. Yeah,
literally.
I didn't even think about that, but I do that. And it helps me to
Oh, and also
remember.
like applying stuff to basic like actual life stuff.
Mhm.
That kind of works too. Like with psychology, I'll be like, what's that word? Projection, right?
Mhm.
So I would like say something happened and somebody says something or whatever, and be like, oh my god, that was just projection. That was an example of projection. Like
Oh,
just applying it
nice.
to real
Okay.
life.
Yeah.
Helps you see it a bit better.
Mhm.
But the system that I told y'all about that I use, it doesn't work with every subject. So depends on the subject. You might have to do things a little differently. Because for example, mathematical subjects, it
Mhm.
would be hard to do that with mathematical subjects.
Yeah.
So it's more like for subjects with a lot of information.
Right.
Yeah.
And also do past papers. That always helps. Watch
Yeah, definitely.
watch past
Side eye.
watch past paper videos on YouTube. I wish
Mm-hmm.
there was just more resources for the things that we do, like for CAPE students,
Mm-hmm.
because like why can't I just go online and find CAPE notes? That's I
Literally.
wish there was that. Maybe we should do that, girl. Just post our notes online. Be like, hey
Side
guys.
eye.
Yeah. But yeah. Whatever works for you, do that.
Literally, whatever
If you
works for
need the
you.
background noise like I do, girl, put on that show. If you
Put it
if you
on and make it wanna.
must.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Marry
Put it
me.
on and make it wanna marry me. Put it on and make it wanna marry me. This is why we can't focus. Because this is what we do. We just
Brain
burst
rot.
out into song.
Mm-hmm.
But we're almost done. So we're gonna talk about our last thing. So our
Okay.
last thing is, do we have any regrets, and what would we do differently if we could do it over?
I don't have any
Me
regrets.
neither. I didn't do nothing crazy for real. I mean, we did
We did
crazy
a couple
things,
things that
but it
were a
wasn't like
little.
wow. Like some of the stuff I'd be hearing, like, wow. But like,
Maybe we'll let y'all know about it like when we're finished.
yes,
I
that
think we should
that's
have like an
there
exposing
was one
episode.
specific story that like
Oh, I
me
don't
and
know.
Abby, same thing. Me and Abby
What?
like
What did we do?
did something kind of crazy.
What did we do? I don't even remember.
The same thing.
Oh yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so we don't really have any regrets.
Don't regret it.
I think that honestly, I got out of college what I wanted to get out of college,
Literally.
which was obviously my education, amazing friends, in accordance with the amazing friends that I already have,
Of course, of course.
and I got like experiences. I got to join clubs, which I wanted to do.
Hmm.
I'm the president of a club, so that was fun.
Mm,
um just little random things that we did throughout the day and
yeah.
things that we went to.
Hmm.
We
I
can't forget the dollar
definitely.
wings, man. We can't forget. I
That's
got
an
to
iconic moment.
travel.
Yeah, you got to
I got to
travel.
travel, and
We
I
had to go to
actually
the
really
prison. I'm
wanted
so
that.
sad that we didn't get to go to the
Y'all didn't go to the
prison.
prison?
No, we didn't have
Oh
time.
no. We even convinced our history teacher to bring us on a field trip.
Y'all had it nice.
We got to go on a field
But
trip.
for real, I don't think I would do anything different. Even the people I've met, I don't regret meeting anybody that I've met, and I've met a lot of people, a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Different people,
yeah, all
different
kind of
places.
people, and
I love that.
it's all lovely, like to just have so many different people in the world, and you just see
Yeah.
how everybody thinks differently. Some people are players, but like sometimes we like the players around us just to like cool off a bit,
Exactly.
But sometimes we need the studious ones to be like, yo, let's get
Lock
down.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's, I guess, could go back to our advice is just to be open
Mhm.
and just make friends, make connections. It sometimes just happens very randomly, and you're like, how do
Literally,
I
how
even? When
like
did I meet this
how did we
person?
get here?
But like, it's beautiful.
That's how I feel like a lot of people I've met has been like they just
Yeah, I
appeared.
don't even remember how it happened, but it just happened. So whether it's like in your class, you just talk to people. Also, like a good way of making connections is by helping people. This is not like primary school and stuff or secondary school where you're rivaling to like see who's better than who, whatever, whatever. We're
Literally.
in college. Come on. So
Literally.
help your friends out. I remember one of the friends that I made in law, one of my really good friends though, I was like thinking about how did we even become friends, and I remember like one day I was randomly just sitting by him, and I would like sit by him in class, and then we I needed help with an assignment, and then he just gave me his paper and he was like, you could just like see what I have and
I
just do
literally
your thing,
don't
and
even
I was
remember
like,
how we
oh my
became friends.
gosh, and you know
I
what I'm
know
talking
how we
about?
became friends. I used to come and visit you in the morning, and so I ended up becoming friends with them as a
Yes,
result of it. Yeah.
yes, and I
That's
was
so
like, he's
cool.
such a real one. He's such a real one.
Damn.
And
Look at
I would
that.
help people. I'd be like, girl, here's my paper, girl. Do what you gotta do.
Get away. Fly.
So
There's a
yeah.
little mosquito
Help
little
each
thing.
other study. Yeah. So I guess we don't have any regrets.
Don't. Peace out though.
Oh my
But yeah,
god.
guys.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
Okay.
We're actually done. Like
We're actually done.
actually
I think we
done.
should do like another episode before like something graduation centered.
Maybe. We'll see. Y'all could tell us for
You know
sure
what we should
also.
do? We should review the Met Gala looks.
Oh boy.
The Met Gala is next week.
For me to
Listen,
get cancelled.
listen to the theme though. I'm obsessed with the
What's the
theme.
thing?
The theme is super fine, tailoring black style.
And you go see them
So
come
it's
with everything
literally
except
no,
the
it
theme.
literally it's literally centered around black designers and stuff and like black what's it? What's that word? Eccentricism, you know? And I'm so
Okay.
excited. If it's one year where everybody better be on theme, it's this year. If you're
They
not
would
on
not.
theme,
They would
that is
not
a
be on
hate
theme.
crime.
They would not
This
be
is the
on
one
theme.
year y'all should make sure to be
They will
on
come
theme.
in pink. They will come in orange. They will come in purple.
Right? They
Everything.
could come on like with no black
Or they
designers.
might come with
Like,
no clothes.
wait, you know what it means? Like tailoring black style, like black people, not
Oh,
the color black.
my bad.
Like using inspiration from black style in like the 60s and stuff,
Okay,
and yeah,
cool.
that's what it is.
All right.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows.
I know that song, but it's not coming to me right now.
Everything that's wonderful, it's
But
how
yeah,
we
guys,
feel.
that's a wrap. That's
A
a
wrap.
wrap. That's a wrap. That's all we got to talk about today.
When are we never gonna sing in an episode? It's never gonna happen.
Or maybe it's not all we have to talk about, but we're gonna stop talking anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, y'all know the usuals. Follow us on Identi-tea. The @ will be linked
In the episode
in the description, as well as our email, our Instagram, and our email, and our Spotify, and our Apple
podcast.
Yes, and our YouTube. Go and follow the YouTube channel.
Yes,
please,
don't be
guys.
rude, don't be disrespectful. Go subscribe.
Yes, please.
And follow us on Identi-tea because we're going to be doing some stuff over there. You're going to get to see behind the scenes.
Literally.
You're going to get to see participate in polls and stuff on what we want, what y'all want us to talk about. So make sure to go follow us on there.
Yes. So yeah, guys, that's
it. College life.
We're done.
That's a wrap.
We survived.
Bye.
Bye.